Hey, it's Thomas here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the CR44 edition Sapphire Sump from Trigger Systems. I'm not ducking down this time, I'm just gonna... yeah! Ha! I'm obviously not going to leave this here, but sticking with tradition, right? If you're looking for a beautiful, spacious sump that's made in the USA, is super quiet, offers two types of mechanical filtration that you can swap between, an adjustable baffle to match the water depth to the needs of your protein skimmer and other equipment, a generous refugium section, probe and tubing holders with some other handy tricks up its sleeve, then check out the Trigger Systems Sapphire CR44. It's basically a bigger, upgraded version of an already really awesome sump design. Trigger Systems has been creating some of the nicest sumps out there for nearly 20 years, with features like full top braces that have rounded flame polished edges, quiet water entry systems, with a variety of formats to suit your particular style of reefing, whether you want to keep it simple or like to get techie with it. The Sapphire series is one of the most feature-rich designs from Trigger Systems, identical to their Emerald series but with beautiful translucent blue acrylic accents instead of green. They follow one of the most popular sump layouts in a simple and effective way. The water enters the sump, passes through mechanical filtration, flows into a skimmer section, then into a refugium section, passes through an adjustable baffle section that doubles as a space for filter media, and ends in the return section. I've personally been using them for years, and they are to this day still one of my favorite sump designs. Between the quiet water entry system, interchangeable mechanical filtration plates, and the beautiful fit and finish, it's really no wonder why they've made their mark on the hobby and continue to be a very popular sump amongst the reefing community. The CR44, however, is a bit of an anomaly amongst the Sapphire lineup. While it shares the same blue theme, layout, and general features, there are a number of really nice touches that make the CR44 special, setting it apart from the pack. The Sapphire series comes in 4 standard sizes: a 20-inch cube, a 26-inch, a 34-inch, and a 39-inch, while the CR44 tips the scale at 44 inches long with roomy 14-inch by 15.5-inch skimmer and refugium sections, ending with a 7-inch by 15.5-inch return section and a total water volume of 43 gallons. When it comes to color, the CR44 shares the same beautiful deep blue top brace and baffles to prevent light spill from the refugium section, but instead of clear panels all the way around, it has light blue panels on the sides and back and an opaque white bottom, which looks really nice and helps dilute the view of the back of the aquarium stand and any tubing or cables behind the sump. The water entry system is nearly identical, with the same quiet entry design that works really well with Herbie and Bean animal style overflows, and has interchangeable plates for either a trio of filter socks or a coarse foam pad. But unlike the standard models, the CR44 has a low profile polycarbonate lid instead of acrylic and a removable drain plate. It also comes with an extra blank drain plate if you want to customize it for any particular style or size of bulkhead. The CR44 also has a movable bulkhead for the backup drain with 2 positions outside of the regular water entry system, so that if water backs up in the overflow, you'll be able to hear it trickling into the sump and you'll know it's time to check for blockages or make adjustments to your gate valve. There is also a movable bulkhead in the return section for those who either want to keep their soft tubing in place or hard plumb their return to the sump and then have soft tubing from the bulkhead down to the pump. Like the other Sapphire sumps, the CR44 also has an adjustable baffle with a laser engraved water level indicator, so you can set the water height in the sump between 7 inches and 9.5 inches to match the operating depth of your skimmer or other equipment. But instead of black egg crate in the media section between the baffles, the drip plates on the CR44 are acrylic and low profile. The Sapphire line also has a probe holder in the skimmer section for up to 4 probes, and 4 dosing tube holders in the return section. The CR44 takes it a step further by using push fittings for the dosing tube holders, followed up with black 1/4-inch tubing that goes down into the sump. And for the cherry on top, also has adjustable clips for keeping cords and cables neat and tidy, which is a really nice touch. You've probably noticed that I have this CR44 sitting next to my Reefer 300 XL, and that's because it's my choice for this system. I wanted a large external sump with lots of space to be able to fit all kinds of equipment right out in the open where it's easy to film and show all of you. Having had such a great experience with my previous emerald sumps, I knew the Sapphire line would not only work well, but fit my blue and orange theme, and the CR44 just kicked things up a notch in the best way. Before plumbing up the CR44 or any sump for that matter, it is extremely important to really think about how you're going to plan out that plumbing, what's going to go into it, where you want things to be, because once you do it, especially if you're hard plumbing, it kind of stays that way, and you can save yourself a lot of trouble by watching this video right here on the, get ready for it, 29 most common mistakes people make with plumbing. Ryan and Randy go over all of them. You probably wouldn't have thought there are that many, but there are probably many more. These are just the ones that people make the most often. And I don't want to make them, so I'm gonna go brush up. And if you're in the process of plumbing or redoing plumbing or, you know, planning a tank, that is, it's the best video out there I've ever seen on this subject. Check it out.